Mine at minimum.
Yo,
already.
how's it going, guys? And welcome back to another league racing video around RRL. This is round 4, and this is Jeddah. We had a bit of a break between Austria and Jeddah, but now we're in Jeddah. This is Frisky's favorite track. Not my favorite. I DNF'd around DRZ for my first ever league DNF last season of DRZ, so not too great. We are behind Knolle by 4 points, and we're really looking to chase him down here. You know, this isn't a track that he's really great at either, so we're gonna be, I would assume, neck and neck here. That's besides the point. We have to catch Aston and the drivers and the constructors, and then we have to worry about McLaren catching up because both of their drivers are there today, and they both love this track. So it's going to be a little bit of trouble today, I'd assume. As here we go now on our first lap. We take turn 1 kind of slow. Turn 2 wasn't so great because of the way we took turn 1.
And a little quicker, but...
Oh my god, what was that?
As I'm taking everything kind of weird right now and not really too comfortable. I didn't do any practice.
Of, like, slip and slide.
You say slip and slide?
Yeah.
A little bit rough on the curves there. Could have done a little bit better. But you live and you learn. We'll fix it next time around. And as we start to go around the second half of the circuit, this is where it starts to be a lot more momentum based. Around here on the curb, nice, but not keeping as much speed as I would probably like.
I'm just gonna be
DRS is gonna go on now, and make sure not to burn too much battery because
pimp in distress.
Before I interrupted myself.
Dang, I got action.
Bingo, we got action.
Bingo, we got action. Oh, pimp down!
Oh, that was a horrible lap because I slipped, fell, and cried.
I've fallen.
Shut up.
As I keep interrupting myself and making stupid noises, it's gonna be a 28.790.
That's it. Dude, that was a horrible lap. Read it.
Stiggy went slower. It's okay. Yeah, it was so bad.
Dude, mine was that I slipped.
And as you can hear, those, you know, were 2 pretty horrible laps, and we actually don't set anything quicker. We set another lap, but it was barely any better. So now here we go, starting our final lap.
I'll take that for what
quali.
it was.
There's no Cody goes into the pits. We try to get a slipstream. And on our last lap, we actually got a little bit of a slipstream before we ended up messing it up.
I had to correct myself.
So that's why our delta was down. And now we're up about a 10th. Because we had a better turn 1, turn 2, which is crucial. And I actually did change my wings a bit. So I changed my front wing a little bit, which I feel like is really good for quali and what I need. But
a little bit of a lift there, but so
I
far,
might
so good.
Take a little bit of a hit in the race later, but not too sure yet. So we have to just finish quali first and figure out what's going to happen in the race later on. It's not really our worry right now. As we're coming down through the second sector here, keeping momentum just barely on the curb, not going over it. And a little bit of a touch to the wall is going to lose us some momentum. Besides the point, DRS is on. We're up about 4 tenths. Purple sector 2, is that real or is it that theoretical crap that we get in F1? Because we're up 5.5 right now, just about, I should say. Saving a bit of battery for the main straight as we come down to the final corner.
I fucked that up. Still gained a lot of time. Alright, well thank you, Chungus. Back up to P3. Night Katse is B5, Nagodi is B4. Thank you, Chungus.
As Chungus gave me the edited wing strategy, so now we are gonna get ready to race. P12 for the McLarens and our rival Knowles in P9.
Is he really?
So far,
no, he's a
great start for me when it comes to fighting.
We put
Knoll,
him in the house because
the McLaren guys are really gonna chip away at our championship.
Okay.
I didn't put formation lap on.
And it's 5 red lights. And away we go for round 4 around Jeddah. And we get a pretty good start here as Endzone
Okay,
just
hit me.
immediately pumps us. And we're looking to go up to P2 immediately. And we look like we're actually
Hey,
going
man.
to be able
Hey,
to
man.
quickly.
Mate, how have you done it? I love you so much, but how have you done it?
As Frosty's went from P7 all the way up to P4. I mean, he's at a stellar start. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4 for McLaren and Alpine. And I'm looking to start pulling from
Okay.
end zone, and there's a VSC already. So, not too great. And when you're, you know,
Hey, Brandon.
How?
I don't know. I had an amazing start.
and when you're in a virtual safety car spot, you don't know when it's going to go in or how long it's going to take. Because
tell.
everybody on the track is in a line and moving, so I don't really know where this is even from.
This better go in on like a straight or something.
And now about the rest of the lap later, it's going in, and I don't get on the gas as good as 2 floors here, but we're up an entire second on end zone, which is so far so good. About 6/10 behind 2 floors as he goes a little bit wide.
Oh my god, that was scary.
We both
it was
had
in
to
the
slow down a
corner.
lot.
End zone has the run.
End zone immediately has
floors
a
is like
run on
9.
me, and
Tense.
I have to catch up to 2 floors, which end zone knows. I'm hoping end
And
zone
he's
just
so
lets
much
me
quicker in the
push
first
here.
sector. Wow. VSC saves him.
Hear me say the VSC saves him, so we need a couple of nice corners here to catch up. A little rough on the curb there. And it's a straight shot in which I think my wings are a little bit lower than
my
his,
tires and having a race pace.
which they're not, surprisingly. I'm running a little bit
I'm
lower
definitely
on
better
the wings
cornering
than
than
everybody
2
else, so I have better cornering. But with that comes a risk of straight line speed and some of my handling when it comes to these high speed corners. Because now we're in DRS.
Come
And
on,
we have
give me
DRS on
DRS.
2 floors.
Give it to
and
me.
we're about to drop end zone. So
Yeah, I have DRS too.
I'm gonna start
zone's
to
about
to be
dropped out
push
of it.
the
Yeah, yeah.
battery on the next straight. And actually, I don't even need to
End zone's out of
drop
it.
end zone on my own. He
Nice.
just is out
Oh,
of the
he
DRS.
might be in it. It's like really close.
And he actually doesn't have DRS. So now he's about a second out. He's out of the DRS himself. So that gives
He wasn't in it.
Frosty's
Good.
a good run, and he'll be able to get into the top
He's definitely
3
not now.
on his second to best track. As we get the fastest lap too. So far so good. But then Knolle takes it our rival.
Oh, I'm so
I give
sorry.
2 floors a little
I
push,
spun him.
and instead
just
of
spun 2
turning
floors.
right there to go back on track, he turns left. So
And he,
I was gonna give him
that's
the
my
place
bad,
back,
100%
but
why.
he decided to turn left towards turn
Gonna get
1
like a
instead of
5 or 10
right
seconds
towards
for that.
turn 2. That's going to be a penalty after the race, but we'll have to wait
Clumsy,
and
that's
see.
clumsy.
Now end zone's back in it, and a little bit of locking on that curve there. Not
And I slowed
entirely,
down to
but
try and see if I could get him to go, but he just didn't. I feel so fucking bad.
He's so far behind now.
I feel so bad. Chungus, can you just send him a shout in Div 2 chat that I was profusely saying sorry? I don't know how much it'll mean if you said it coming from me, but I'm gonna send him a message after too. I feel so bad. I
Wide.
went really slow and you went really wide.
And now
I
a
couldn't
lap
go
later,
more
or to just about a lap and a half later, end zone's all over the
I'm
back of
driving
us.
like boat.
As you can hear me say, I'm driving like a boat. I'm not really moving too quick. So into turn 1,
I just carry so much
And
speed into there.
slipped.
immediately go deep.
Enzone's tires are fried. I think they're more fried than mine. Brandon, if you're gonna get a penalty, you might as well let me go ahead, no? He hit a wall.
End zone's tires are supposedly really
Yeah, but I
fried
feel like I
already,
can pull
so-
away.
Yeah, maybe.
As you can hear him say, I feel like I can pull away as I
I
cut the
would let
corner
you go, but
and
I got
lock
locked.
on the curb, and I have to give it the place. I have to go slow, so
Oh,
I give it
thank
2
you.
places actually, and that allows Friskies to go, in which he's a lot better at this
You-
track,
you
so I'll
got
let him run at it. As I'm gonna battle with Nakodia here, and I look down his inside,
I set Nakodia just hit the wall. I put him in a weird position and he just sent himself.
and I went for a
Good.
move, and he left the space, and it was just not a comfortable
Somebody
spot
just
for
hit
a
the
him.
wall. I think that was Nakodia again.
And I think
That's a good
Nakodia's
fucking
lost
God.
both of his front end plates here. As you can see, he just
Yeah, you gotta get
chunked
past
about
him.
8 to 9 tenths behind
Straight,
Jody.
or the one after.
So he lost a lot of time, as I'm barely hanging on to DRS here. So I need to put a little bit of work into this to stay behind them and see what I can do.
IDK, if that was a debug, he was ahead of you. Weird. We'll figure it out after the race. You get him here.
And literally now, this next lap, we're coming through the start of Sector 1, and I'm up on the back of Frisky, so I got a lot of time. But I do the same thing where I cut the
wings
corner,
are really fucking me.
and I cut and get stuck on the curb entirely, so I have to give up a place to Jody, and Rassam's immediately on the attack. I'm gonna have to go side by side for him place, but I think better of it. I'm gonna give him the place and see what I can do from there. How much can I work off of him?
I see Knolle now. It's not great.
And as you can quietly hear
I
me
left it
say,
between you two.
I can see Knolle now. So Knolle's catching quick. He was just at 2.4. Now he's at 2.0. And Mark wants me to change my strategy. I'm not going to.
You want me to
so
two-stop?
we're going to say no
Probably the better
to the
idea.
two-stop. And we're immediately all over the back of Rassam. And I don't think we're going to get him this straight. We'll look towards it on the next straight. And as I say that, we go side by side with Rassam. We're going to send it down his inside.
want me to
Down
hit
his inside
next
into
lap?
turn
I'm
3.
not. I'm
Give him
going
the
to lap 9.
space, give him the room,
want
and
me
he
to go
gives up
lap
the
7?
place. Now we're going to look immediately
9,
towards
you want
Jody.
undercut.
And Rassam is immediately on the attack back once again. And he's got the move done. He goes for the immediate defense, gives me a look at the inside, but he closes it off instantly.
I feel like 7-7 won't be bad, because that's what, 14, and that leaves 11 laps on the...
Hard.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Knolle got a 3-second. Yeah, that's how you know he's trying.
And now, we're going to go into the pits. We're going to come out on mediums. I
No
immediately
way
go
I get an
warning.
exceeding like that.
And our rival Knolle will come out on hards right behind us. Not right behind us, but 6 seconds back. And my mediums will run me a big gap from him here. So far so good. And I'm not going to run these tires super long. I'm looking to run them just about 7 laps, and then I'll run the hards 11 laps.
Okay, this is
So
not your
I'm really
true
looking to
position.
just
They
catch
haven't
up and
pitted yet, so
maybe
don't
try and
waste
undercut
time
the best I
fighting
can.
them. They're gonna be coming in
Hoping that the
soon.
McLaren of end zone isn't on a one stop. It wasn't his
When are you
strategy
gonna go?
book.
Or are you gonna go for one?
Hitting this lap.
It wasn't his strategy book, but I'm not too sure if he's gonna go for it in this race.
Yeah,
So
so
we'll just
you're
have to
gonna
wait
do
and
8-8.
see.
Maybe.
8-8-9.
Probably. I'll try.
Well, I'm gonna attempt to do 7, 8, 10.
And here we go,
We gotta
about
get
4
past
laps
these guys.
later. Friskies came up behind us about 3 laps ago, and now we're caught up to some cars who haven't pitted yet. Jody,
Slow as hell.
he goes into the pits off old mediums.
We're approaching
And
the
done
And
pits.
7
Sticky
seconds back.
is on
It's
hards.
Next time.
On old hard tires
Hey,
with a
Sticky.
6 second. So me and
Hey,
Frosty
Sticky.
have a bit of catching up to do. But end zone pit last lap,
And zone is 7.1.
and he is on a charge. He just went to new hards, and he's already looking to do a one stop all the way to the end. So
I got stuck on the curb.
so
Yeah, I
far
saw.
so good for him, and I get past
Oh, wow.
Frosty's there.
No
Don't
warning.
get a warning somehow.
Nope, I went slow.
And we're gonna get ahead of Stiggy here, or sorry, Frosty's, not Stiggy.
He's
The
really
dirty
starting
air
to
pandemic.
struggle.
Insane.
He's starting to struggle, but Enzo's also starting to catch.
Yeah, I know.
And that's our main problem. Enzone's caught 1 second up to this point from the start of this lap, as I'm gonna immediately start looking towards Stiggy. I want to keep him ahead, and he's burning battery right now, so he's actually giving me a bit of a tow, which is
It's
nice.
insane how
So-
long Jody got those tires.
Glad Stiggy is bringing the teamwork from DRZ to RRL, giving me a little bit of a tow, and I can
Yeah,
see
Stiggy's
he's
doing the same
was
thing.
flashing a little bit, so letting me know that he's low on battery just through that corner. And now he's completely out. I don't want to get the move done here, but he's got no battery, so I'm gonna go side by side. And
Yeah,
Stiggy's gonna let us
I
go,
forced him
both
to.
go,
Hit mine.
and I'm just gonna burn everything up through this straight to give Frosties the biggest gap he can, because
I'm
he
burning
is
everything.
better than me around
Absolutely
this
everything. I
track.
have nothing.
And so now, as you see in the background, Stiggy and Frisky go side by side. So far so good, in which Stiggy actually gets the move down on
He's
Frisky's.
lost DRS and he's there. Wait, Andrew?
And he just
No.
lost connection to the game. Not really sure what happened as of this moment, but he had just complete outage of his internet as we get another warning, which isn't too great. But
Oh. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
as you can hear me, a little bit upset that his Wi-Fi cut out, and while we wait for him to come back,
Power is Wi-Fi and
we
something.
lead the race, and as you can see, by the
You're
time
gonna
he
have to
comes back, him
fight
and
him.
That
End
might
Zone
have been
are neck and neck.
The worst timing of all time.
Thing is, Endzone put it like early. He got past you. Oh,
Push now, we're boxing this lap.
And as Mark says, we're boxing this lap. I really gotta just push this in lap and try and make this gap bigger to End Zone. Because
so Stiggy started
theoretically,
hards.
to the end, I should be better than End Zone if he stops again. Or even if he's just
Did he
one
pit
stopping, my
early?
tires will be better. So I'm hoping for the best right now, just for the best in lap. Let's see what I can do. Trying not to get stuck on this curb. It's happened 2 times, 3 times. I don't want it to happen again because that'll just ruin my race. As Diggy and End Zone are now close to each other. End Zone's going to make
Hello,
light
buddy.
work of it. Because
You
Diggy's
good?
tires are a
Yeah,
lot
I'm in.
older.
You're 3 seconds ahead of Knolle.
And
Oh my God, VSC!
when a VSC comes
Thank God.
out,
Negative speed immediately, keep a positive delta.
Please go full. Please go full. I'll actually. Somebody will have my kids.
Confirmed, we'll
And
receive you at the end
a little
of
bit
the
of
just kidding now.
questionable
I don't even care.
commentary
I am too.
from me. And the ideal goal is that it goes full, or then I can somehow get a pit off before it
Don't get a penalty.
goes.
It's
And
ending.
it actually just ends.
Ending?
So the VSC ends
Never mind,
really
I'm not
quick
bidding.
for Luca crashing, which was very confusing. Very short virtual safety car. And we gain about a second to half a
I'm not
That
tenth
bidding.
was so
to
quick.
end zone.
I have to bet.
And I just went deep. As you hear me saying, I have to pit. So, going into the pits now, going on to hards to the end of the race.
I was 78 miles. Stiggy pit too.
And I just barely kept it
That was
under
the
the
quickest
speed
VSC
limit.
ever.
And as you hear me complain about that being a quick VSC,
Alright, and
back
if
into the race,
safety
and
car
we're
comes
gonna
out, I'm
come
on to
back
neutral.
out behind some traffic, which isn't ideal.
I'm
P9.
gonna see a traffic.
Now, side by side with ZLM, we'll get the move done
You
immediately.
gotta leave the room there, mate.
Now, up against the guy who we bumped on one of the
Behind
earlier laps.
McLaren,
2 floors, and then
kicks
Jody.
over.
Now 2 floors. He's not gonna be too happy with me at this point in time. So I'm just gonna race him clean up to when I can potentially get a move done. And he has a rough curb there, and I'll
Oh, yeah,
immediately
good
take
PC,
that
bro.
opportunity. I have
Ah!
more battery. So side by side into this corner, and he pushes me wide. And I'm gonna do the switchback, go down the inside.
Get the fuck out of here. And then he lost it. And then he crashes. Of course he crashes, mate.
And as you can see, 2 floors just loses the car on his own.
Please, safety car.
And we're gonna assume it's gonna be a safety car. He's sitting in the middle of the track.
at him.
And it is.
Of course, as soon as I
Yes!
as soon as I
It's
pit.
okay. This is good for me.
Yeah, but look, end zone's gonna be so far ahead.
It's not like it matters, it's a safety car.
And like that, we're up to P3 behind Jody on older tires than me, and Enzo's on new mediums, and there's 7 laps left, so he will surely go to the end and win this. We have ZLM and Stiggy on
I
newer
forgot how much
tires.
of a fucking speedster cars without wings are on the straight.
As Jody has wing damage, I look down the inside, and he just completely closes the door.
Oh, I have wing damage.
I get wing damage.
Knolle's out.
What the hell is happening?
Safety car, safety car, safety car.
No, bro, I'm in fucking 11th now because Noel's f***ed.
Oh, no.
Like, I actually can't. Now there's this- I'm gonna myself.
And here's actually a POV from Cohen, one of the RB drivers.
Oh my god.
And Knowles just sent it straight across with too much speed and has retired. So this race is really turned on its head.
Game is so laggy. I'm gonna end up passing him, and he's
And
gonna give me a 10
about-
second for it.
Oh
A few
yeah, that's
laps
his main
later,
problem, is that it's so
Enzo's
laggy.
gonna be on the best tires to win this. He's got no
Yeah, ZLM's already out of
degradation.
DRS.
and he's just gonna be in the best spot possible.
Okay, so we're leading
As
our
my teammate
teammates
Frosty's
by
gets
5.5 seconds.
goes from P6 all the way down to P11, and he's gonna have a lot of work to do within 3 laps.
Yeah, it's a mad dash for the corner.
Green flag.
Rasam's P5 Ferrari might be on pole. I got locked on the curb.
And once again, that curb not being my corner, so now I'm got 3
That's the
laps
stupidest.
left.
And end zone's 2 seconds up the road from
Got a lot
Jody.
of spare energy.
And
Okay to use your overtake button.
I'm already a second back on Jody, but as you can hear me say,
Give it to him, Siggy.
Enzo's already 2 seconds ahead, so he's flying down the road. And if I was P2, maybe I could have stuck with him, but who knows? It's always if. So now catching up to Jody, you can tell his tires are
Jody, but he's
gone.
already 3 seconds. End zone's got the win.
and he is,
He couldn't make a mistake so terrible that he loses this.
and he's fallen to me closer and closer. And as you hear me say, Enzo can make a mistake so possible to be able to fall all the way down to me or towards Jody, or even crash himself. So he's gonna win this race from here on out. It's just a matter of
I
can
need him
I
to
get
pull like a
to
thief.
Jody, and when can I get past Jody? And the when question is probably about to be answered,
Savage AF1
as I'm
There goes the
immediately
fastest.
side by side with him,
know.
and I'm getting the
by
move
like a
done.
second too.
Now enabled.
DRS enabled. I'm gonna go down the
just-
inside, and Jody's gonna give me the place.
I thought his tires would be somewhat degraded by now, but
Does Rasan have any penalties?
As we're finishing the
Fourth
final
lap.
lap of the race, Cohen is made it up into P4. Stiggy's up into
and there's no way end
P3.
zone gets a report that gives him 5 seconds.
And Jody and my teammate Frosty's are fighting for P5, but Frosty's just going to sit behind because Jody has a 3 second. So it'll be a 2-3 for the team, and it's
I
a
came
great
back.
result.
I don't know how, but I did.
And Frosty's somehow from P11
11th to third.
to P3.
11th to third.
You can hear he's really happy.
Oh my God, Brandon.
I know.
11th to third in like 3 laps.
And with that result, Endzone jumps up to P2, 5 points ahead of Knolle, and we're 11 points ahead of Endzone. So not too bad. But we actually ended up, a big result is that both the Astons DNF'd, so we jumped the Aston. We were 17 points behind. Now we're 18 points ahead. So we're winning the constructors and the drivers right now. So it's a great season so far. And it's just amazing. And towards the end there, actually, Frosty's got his P3 removed down to P4 because Jody got his 3 second removed. So overall, we don't get the first double podium in the new RRL era, but it was a great race overall. And next week is Monaco. And there's a lot of engine penalties, which means a lot of quali bans. So we'll see you then, and take care.